So the Bible, of course, tells children to honor your father and your mother. But of course, many young people are looking to parents today who are broken, inconsistent, sometimes unrespectable, they've said. And on the flip side, the parents feel the pressure, of course, because maybe they are aware or unaware about how toxic or how bad their habits, have been. How does this teenage person exercise honor towards a parent whose behavior they cannot respect? And for the parent, how do they handle the fear that, their own humanity, their flaws, saying, I'm not perfect, I can only do my best. How can they avoid that becoming now such an impact on their children that are looking up to them, if that makes sense? It's like
I'll start with a child who should honor the parent, because that training in honor and humility is about kings and priests. And the parent-child dynamic is a little bit more complicated than that. Your parent is not necessarily a king who is on a throne. You also have the genes of the parent. Like, statistics will show you that a child who is born by a thief, there is a greater percentage that they also become a thief. Or a son who watches his father abuse the mother, huge percentage that they also abuse their wives when they do grow up. So the parent-child phenomena is very sensitive, at the same time complicated. But for the part of honoring, how can a child or a teenager honor, for example, a parent who they find they cannot even really respect the things that they do? I'll say for their own sake is to just go back to the place of gratefulness that actually that parent, no matter how messed up they are, or no matter how bad they seem to do things, that they actually did carry them for 9 months, brought them into this world. Because there's some parents who choose to take an abortion.
Yes.
And they say, you know what, I will not have this child. And that means that you'd never have had any destiny in this world, or even anything to do in this world. So the honor that you can kind of birth in the heart of that teenager is to at the least be thankful that they did that, maybe, and to also realize that they too are broken in some way. They were not taught. They probably do not have the information that you're using to judge them, but they are in the place of brokenness. Of course, a teenager is very young. And the advice I would say is that you pray for God to bring you somebody who can influence you in the right way. Pray for your parent.